Hello and welcome. My name is Joey, founder and creator of myatmm.com or myatthemoneymachine.com. Quick disclaimer, this is not investment advice. I do this for entertainment and education purposes only. If you want more information, you can go to our website to read the full disclaimer. And let's go ahead and get started. So, this is just a dashboard of the web application. The Robinhood app options have all executed, and we are coming back in to do a follow-up on the weekly review from yesterday. Just going through to log all of the transactions. I have already gone to the Robinhood transaction history downloader plugin for the browser that I downloaded. That'll go to the account history, and you can download all of your recent transactions to Excel, which is shown right here. So we have some MVIS transactions that executed and some RUM transactions that we need to go ahead and enter into the web application. All right, so first one up is MVIS. And to get to that, we go to the web application, we go to the cost basis screen. Going to go ahead and filter down to only positions to make it easier to navigate. Go into MVIS. All right, so what do we have here? We have a put and 2 calls. So that's a total of 3 positions. So let me go ahead and just hit the new position button 3 times to go ahead and get them on the board. All start dates today. And first one, let's see. So we have a put and 2 calls. So let's go ahead and all of these are sell to opens because we're selling options to open the position. So I think, what did I say? I think I said 2 calls. Yeah, 2 calls and 1 put. So we'll put the calls first, and I'm pretty sure all these were a single contract. Let's go back and look. Okay, nope, that's not the case. So we have 1 put. So both calls are 2 contracts each. All right, so the call and call. Okay, so there we go. All right, find out the expiration date. We have both of them are expiring on 12/16. What was the put? Puts expiring. Okay, yeah, the calls and the put are all expiring on the 16th, which is this Friday. All right, and what strike prices do we have? For the put, it's a 250 put. So let's go ahead and get that entered. And the calls are $3 call and a $3.50 call. So let's go ahead and put $3 and $3.50. All right, so now time to find out what the premium was we got for that. So for the $3 call, we got 8 cents. So that's 8 cents. And I'm going to hold off on clicking save. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this information entered. For the $3.50 call, we got just a penny. So not much, but I mean, we went ahead and sold the call, so we're getting some income. And I mean, that's all we can do with that. It's either that or we can just sit on it. So sit on it or do the call. It's up to you. It's just dealer's choice on that one. I decided to go ahead and call or sell one. All right. And the put was for 2 cents. So not a lot of money. We're really just doing this for learning and to slowly get out of this overall loss. And that's mainly why we're doing it. Let's go ahead and click save, which will save the position, and it'll add a proposed record down here. This does the same thing, and that does it as well. So now these are all proposed transactions, but we want to go ahead and retain them. So we want to move them down one at a time and click save for each one. And that will add it to our permanent transaction history. And if we scroll back up, we'll see that those were logged, recorded. The shares from the puts is now represented, and the collateral is here as well. We can see the last price that it traded at, and we can see what our cost basis without premium is, and the cost basis with the puts and with the premium. So we're down to 322. I'm thinking a couple more weeks of this. So we got 16, 18, 20. So we got $20 there. So theoretically, another week or two, and with premium, we might be down to an area where we could break even at 3. And for this stock, I'd probably go ahead and get out of it at a break even, because this position doesn't seem like it's going to be a good moneymaker. Again, this was a lower priced stock that we were just getting in to basically as a test for the web application and to have data to record. All right, so anyway, all that's recorded and saved. So MVIS we are done with. And if you remember any of the previous weekly reviews or the weekly follow-ups, originally I had to account for the puts from the shares and the collateral, but now that the UI has been rewritten, it automatically calculates all that for us, so we don't even have to worry about it anymore, which is really nice. Okay, so RUM is next up. So go to RUM. All right. So we have those 2 pre-existing calls on here, but we have 3 more calls to write. So let's go back. So we have 3 more positions, 2, and they're all calls. The reason why they're all calls is I do have a put, but not in Robinhood. I'm going to do a second part to this follow-up that will cover the Thinkorswim ones. It's easier just to break it up that way, to focus on each of the different trading platforms. And once I get fully moved over to Thinkorswim, I won't have to do that anymore. Okay, so 3 call positions, 1 for each of the 100 shares. So let's go ahead and do sell to open on all of these. And they're all calls. And I'm pretty sure they're all a single contract. And if I'm not mistaken, they should all expire this Friday as well. So let's just flip back over to Excel to verify that. So they all are all single contracts. They all expire on the 16th, so all that's accurate. Okay, so now all that's needed is, I need to get the strike prices. So 8.50, 9, and 10. 8.50, 9, and 10. All right, and the premiums received. The 8.50, we got 15. We got 15, 10, and 5. 15, 10, and 5. 15, 10, and 5. Okay. So go ahead and save. Again, it adds a proposed record after each one we click save to. And now we need to move the proposed down to save it and retain it to the transaction history one at a time. Okay. So now those have all been saved to the transaction history, and our overall and everything has been updated accordingly. And we're really close to being an overall break even, which that's always nice, because then that means you're definitely in green territory, and any future premium you get will just continue to add to that. And if the stock price goes up it'll all be green as well. Now, obviously, if the price goes down more, then it could start going negative again. But like we discussed already, we're playing both sides. I haven't entered the put yet, but we always play the put and the call side, so it'll pull down the cost basis over time as we're doing that too. And if you're dealing with a stock that goes up and down, and which stock do you know that doesn't continually go up and down on a day-to-day basis, unless if it's going bankrupt, that's the only time that you should be worried about the price going down, is if you're worried about the company going out of business. Then you definitely should be worried, and you probably shouldn't be trading it at all. You probably should just get out and liquidate, probably immediately. But in any case, up to you. All right. So all the run positions have been added, so this is done. So we can call this. What I would like to do is to go ahead and look at the premium that we're up to. And I did mean to get a calculation of this to see what we're completely up to for the month of December. So we've moved up to 273 now. I'll probably go back and find out what that calculation is for the next video. Again, thank you for your time. as I was saying, thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, you can actually get a free account today. You can go to the website myatmm.com and go ahead and create your free account. You can actually start using the application that I've been demoing this whole time and start playing with some stocks to manage and maintain and track your own cost basis on your own stocks. There are a couple limitations on the free account, but you can manage up to 3 stocks yourself, and there's a membership as well. And also, if you haven't liked this video, feel free to go ahead and do that. I would really appreciate it. And subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever we post new videos. Thanks again. Talk to you later. See you in the next one.